There's no better time to find these tremendous Mazda savings than right now at Team Mazda. Get 0% financing on any new Mazda CX-5, Mazda CX-30, Mazda CX-50, or the Mazda CX-90. Find out just how much you can save at Team Mazda on Airline.
Teach them how to budget later.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey,
Shelling out the big bucks for 9 News Now. Thank you for watching, everyone, on a Friday, no less.
Oh my gosh, Friday.
We're here.
It's been kind of a silly morning.
This room stinks.
Yeah, I was gonna say something about that.
Oh my goodness.
If you had smell-o-vision.
room
Be happy
stinks.
you don't.
What the heck's going on?
I couldn't smell all week. Now I can smell perfectly, and I don't want to.
So somebody
sorry.
thought like it was a gas, like it was like some kind of gas.
Oh, it's a gas, all right.
Yeah, it's a gas.
It's
all right.
someone's gas.
But it's a sewer smell. It's a nasty smell. And we
the
checked
hell?
the restrooms.
Oh, I checked the restrooms.
Yeah,
We
he
should all
didn't
go in there.
audit.
This restrooms smell fantastic. We should do the show from there.
But we all have, like, once in a while, you do it too, a little oops. That's
What?
not what
Oops,
this
where?
is.
No, that's not what this
what
is.
this
Where?
is.
Where are you oopsing?
Right.
And why are you next to me when you're
Breaking
oopsing?
gas, wind.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about
breaking
something.
wind.
This is worse than that.
No. It's,
This is worse than that.
Breaking wind.
Right.
This is not that.
Somebody
Right.
put something on the floor
Was
and left it. Man, this is awful.
I checked my feet to make sure I didn't step in dog mess.
Oh,
It was
no.
like, it's that bad. It's all over.
Did you go to the control room and you said everyone kind of suspected that someone else did it, so they were being polite, so no one brought it up?
Yeah, that's what they thought.
No,
So
bring
at
it up.
first I didn't say anything, but when I noticed it was all over the studio, I was like, oh no, this
I was
is like
blaming Matt Venezia because he's in
me
studio
too.
today. but
Because
it's
he
like,
walked past
He
us.
says it
but
was
it's
not him.
It's worse than Matt Venezia could do. It is.
You say
It's
it
like-
like
it's
he
like
does
what
this
Matt-
all the time.
and Matt said
you
it,
will
so it was
not
like somebody
trash
kinda-
Matt V.
crop dusted across the studio.
If only. So we're doing this right now.
Poo humor.
Literally, though, it
And this
smells
one couldn't
like it.
smell for a little while. Now it smells
Who
back.
needs smelling salts when you've got
And
this
it's-
wafting scent?
When your smell comes back after a little sickness or illness,
Yeah.
is it more
Intense?
intense?
To me, this is. Do we have any of those? We have those N95 masks that we had during
I
the
don't even know,
pandemic,
man.
Yeah.
Jared's walking around the studio between breaks with the N95 on. That's
But you got the
hilarious.
trick is you got to stay in the studio. You get used to it. If you go outside, smell the normal air, you come back, it hits you, man. It's like when you step out of the airport. It hits you.
And the Weather
hard.
Center is real.
The Weather Center's
real.
terrible. I guess it's because we're full of it, right?
Well, trust me, we are. They say, when you have that kind of, breathe through your mouth so you
Yeah.
don't smell it. I always feel weird, like breathing through, like I'm getting more of it than I should. Like I'm really
I don't
chewing
want
on
that
it.
in my
I don't
lungs.
want to breathe through my
No.
mouth. I want the nose is that
Yes.
natural filter, but I don't want to breathe through my mouth. I feel
No.
like I'm eating it.
No.
And I don't
Me
want to
too.
do that.
So if you have any candles, please send the 844
Yeah.
Government Street. We sure could use them.
We'll be outside waiting for it
We
because
sure
inside
will.
it stinks.
Hand deliver.
We were
We'll
all
be out
sitting
there
around
waiting.
like this, and then we're okay. That's
Oh,
not
no.
somebody. That's
Yeah.
something.
And we still have more hours of shows to go.
That's right. No, it'll be fine by the
You think
afternoon
this
and
is a
evening.
prank?
I hope so.
Like
It
maybe
will
a
be.
shift prank wars
Oh, you
type
think
of
evening
thing?
crews are just like,
yeah, like a bag of dog
now.
poop maybe? Unleash
Oh,
the
it's-
scent.
it's
It's
horrid.
wafting
It's
all over the station.
It's wafting.
Yeah.
All right.
Horrid.
It's got legs.
How are you even how are you drinking anything right now?
He's trying to. His senses are just overwhelmed. He's trying to get something else going.
Oh my
It might be.
Call
Okay.
DOTD, get the hazmat unit out here.
You
DOTD.
should flush this whole thing. Oh,
Tell the
look.
people I know that have a hazmat unit.
Can you
know.
please, for the love of Pete, give us something to look forward to?
Yeah, I think I can do that. I'm going to do the
rain.
weather, guys. While how about rain, right?
Wash
We only
it
said it
Rinse
was
it
going to
out.
rain every day, and there's this big
the air.
hole in Baton Rouge. All right, I'm going to do the weather.
Okay.
You guys stay over there, sit tight, don't light a match,
Yeah.
and we'll be all right. On Our Lady of the Lake Sky 9. Whew. All right, a pair of 7s out your door. Winds aren't doing too much. Humidity is. That's going to be present. 92 is the high yesterday. A little bit warmer in Baton Rouge because Baton Rouge, once again, kind of getting robbed, kind of getting gypped out of the rain again. There's the flood advisory. It's in effect for EBR, adjacent parishes south to the east, in effect until 7 p.m. And we do have quite a bit on the way of radar. We've got rain, showers, a couple of heavier downpours, especially in the southern part of the viewing area. So the models the past few days, they did a good job suggesting that Friday morning we would get this early start. Morgan City, Thibodaux, Convent, over to Pier Park, and eventually making its way towards the Baton Rouge area. A lot of that stuff is weakening. That makes sense. As it moves inland, it gets cut off from its moisture supply, but still, big rain shield back there. So even if you missed out on some of the rain over the past couple of days, and I know some of you did, we're still going to have many, many opportunities for it, especially today and tomorrow. Meanwhile, the Futurecast at I think the smell's getting worse, by the way. At 10 o'clock in the morning, Baton Rouge, we could see a couple of heavy downpours. There you go around noon. So it looks like the early afternoon might be the best chance as far as probability. But look what the graph does. This wouldn't be so bad. It gets the rain out of the way early in the afternoon. Then as we get later in the afternoon, going into the evening, this is 7 p.m., it starts to actually taper down and quiet down. That would be good if that pans out, of course, because we got Friday night football, you got your Friday night plans, you don't want them spoiled. We've got a lot of moisture just sitting right on top of us. That's going to be the weather pattern for the next couple of days, paired with a couple of upper disturbances. So the dew points, they don't really shift around. They're not that shifty. They're going to basically be high, mid to upper 70s right on through Labor Day. And then on Labor Day, we can kind of taper down the rain chances. Then we take you out to the tropical Atlantic. Actually, we usually get this update at 7 a.m., so I've got to double check this. The colors are the same, so if there were any changes, it's nothing significant. 50% chance here, again, I got to double check that, and then a low chance on the wave over here. Now this one over here does have a decent chance of developing. It's still early in the ball game. We don't have the computer model, the spaghetti plots yet, because it's not an invest. But right now, I don't think we have to worry too much, but we're going to keep a very watchful eye on that. 2 to 3 inches still in the Baton Rouge area. 4 to 6 inches still expected down to the south over the next several days. The kiddos at the bus stop, they're going to need the rain gear this morning. Then in the afternoon, 88 degrees, showers and thunderstorms again, a pretty safe bet. We've got a 70% on Saturday, 60% on Sunday, and in the all-important extended forecast, what about a break, a day where there's absolutely no chance? Well, I don't have that, but what I do have is at the very end of the 10-day, we start to drop it off 30 and then eventually 20%. But the forecast highs are good. They're not hot. They're actually below normal, so that's good. 7:09 out your door. Johnny A., what's going on with the roads?
Well, a couple of issues going on the roads. One of them is on I-110 southbound, and it's kind of between where we have some cameras. Jared, it's right there. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in on this. So 110 going from the airport toward the downtown area southbound. We have a little issue right there. And again, I don't have a camera right there. It's right near, but kind of almost to 22nd Street, but it's well before Windborne, the overpass. So I don't really have a camera in that area. I'll show you what we do have. So there's I-10 at the 1012 merge, and this is not what that problem is on 110, but we have another issue on I-10 eastbound coming in from Port Allen. It's in the neutral area of 2 MAP vehicles there and some cones out, but doesn't seem to be creating a traffic backup. But again, that's on the bridge, on the downslope of the bridge. College Drive to downtown, slowest traffic right around Acadian, Perkins, and the City Park Lakes area. And I'm not sure if Matt and Liz are going to mention this. We have team coverage. Gross State Pedestrian Ferry going out of service today at 8 o'clock for about an hour this morning. Maintenance issues that developed yesterday afternoon, as a matter of fact. 7:10, our WAFB 9 News Now continues with Matt and Liz and some headlines. We're going to do a quick commercial break and come right back to the Stinky Studio next. Stay with us. I didn't ask y'all about the ferry, but I just went ahead and did it.
You sure did, and we're not mentioning it, so
Appreciate
that
you.
was good timing. You had good senses.
What? I don't know that we need to. I mean,
Yeah.
how much time do we have?
Yeah.
No, yeah, get rid of all of it. Just get rid of everything.
All the Pacers. Yeah. Crime football.
It's Truck Month at Team Toyota, where you'll find great savings on the reliable and versatile.
7:11 your time. I want to tear through a few headlines, but I want to spend some time on this. A couple of missing men that we need your eyes on. Have a look first. This is a missing man out of the Kenner area, James Evans Jr.
Yeah, silver alert issued for him, 65 years old. We're told he was last seen around an assisted living facility there. We're told that he suffers from a medical condition that could impair his judgment. So police are asking you, call 911 if you see him. Don't approach him, just go ahead and call 911 from the Kenner area. They sure could use your help with that one and this man too.
Yeah, this is out of the Hammond area. That's Rodney Danny Owens, 70 years old, last seen driving a white Chevy sedan. They're asking you to give them a call at the Tangi Crime Stoppers number, but you know what? 911 is going to get you the information as well. So if you know where any of them might be, keep an eye out for them. They could sure use some help.
Matt, the last 12 hours has been quite busy for Baton Rouge police. Let's start here, starting you out with the shooting on Glen Oaks Drive. We're told this one not deadly. One person was injured here. A shooting that happened right around 10 o'clock, the 4700 block of Glen Oaks Drive. And then, Matt, before that, two deadly shootings.
Yeah, the most recent of the deadly shootings, 6:30 yesterday evening. This is I-110 near the Hollywood Street exit right there. And actually, you see that vehicle? It was pulled off to the side of the road.
Yeah.
Authorities got there. They saw the bullet holes. Somebody pronounced dead at the scene. As for who pulled the trigger, they're still looking into it. But Liz, an hour before that, another deadly shooting.
We're still waiting to find out whether these are connected, waiting for confirmation from BRPD. We're told one person was killed there. This is the Uncle Moe's Food Mart and Deli Thursday afternoon off of Plank Road. One person was killed, and you can see the evidence markers there. A lot of people out there while this crime scene was being picked through by authorities. Can you help with any of these crime scenes? Please, please call Crime Stoppers at 344-STOP with any tips you may have.
Want to make sure you do know about this. Johnny was just mentioning it. The Gross Tate pedestrian ferry going to be shut down for just an hour. That's it. Just 1 hour today, 8 to 9. They got some maintenance they got to do on that boat, Liz, to make sure that it continues to run. Everybody that does use it should have got a notice last night. 8 to 9 this morning, it'll be shut down.
Heads up, Southern University calling all alums, students, and families. They're asking you to donate, be a part of its $1 Million March campaign. They're trying to raise $20 million this year. That money going right back to Southern University, its students, and its programs. So if you're interested, 9 a.m. today, that campaign kicks off, and you can see they're about 67% of the way through. Help them get to the finish line.
It was good to talk with them this morning, guys. And you know, when we talk about donating here and being a part of, local campuses and being a part of what it is, it means to be, and Southern University, the system, and LSU, the system. It's not just the LSU. It's not just Southern. It is the system as a whole. And so if you find a way to give, please make your way over to the website.
You can make a donation at any one of its campuses across the state. Pretty neat opportunity.
What are you doing over there?
Back and forth with Clay Young. I just told him if this smell was yesterday when he was here,
I knew the blame game would come up.
There you go.
So let's see, will that smell waft and linger through 9 o'clock? Come back and find out here. We're going to hit you in another 10 minutes with the weather and traffic update. This is Hidden Us.
It's Truck Month at Team Toyota, where you'll find great savings on the reliable and versatile Toyota Tacoma. Or get 1.99% financing on the new Toyota Tundra or $3,000 customer cash. Don't miss these tremendous savings during Truck Month happening now at Team Toyota.